It's Thursday, December 10th, 2020. Gonna take you for a little ride today, show you what's going on in the real world. All of this is vacant. All for lease, Ocean Properties. Give them a call if you need a office. This whole thing is vacant. I'm about 3 blocks from downtown Palm Springs. I want to start the video out by showing you what's going on here in the real world. As the television tells you there's nothing to worry about, as maybe your friends are telling you that you're just being paranoid, nothing to worry about. I want you to take a good look. This whole thing, 3 blocks from downtown Palm Springs, is vacant. All these offices are gone. Everything down there, gone. It's unbelievable. But you can put your name right here. Put your name right there. There you go, give them a call. It's literally like a block long of just vacant office, retail, and medical space. Everything is gone. Everything on the other side is gone. Pure insanity, ladies and gentlemen. But we're being told everything is okay. It's not. As I come to you today from beautiful Palm Springs, California, giving everybody a reality check, probably going to trigger some people too, because I know that people get very, very triggered with reality and they don't like to see what's really happening. But just walking through here, I want to show you what's going on. I mean, it's really ominous. It's frightening to see. You know, let me tell you, when I first moved to the desert years ago, all this was full of people working in these offices. I even had personal friends that had offices in here. Guys, I mean, it's like I'm in another world. The fountain behind me, look at this. It's a beautiful fountain at one time. Everything's just eroding, falling apart. It's really, really sad. But everything behind me is gone. I think the movie theater is still here. I don't even know if it will ever come back. There's a movie theater remaining, but everything's gone. It's Thursday, December 10th, 2020. 853,000 jobless claims last week. We got the jobless numbers this morning. Last week, 853,000 people filed for jobless claims. But everybody's telling you and I everything's okay. Business channels today, everything's great. The stock market, the Dow Jones, should have been down 5,000 points today on that news. Take a look at this, ladies and gentlemen. This is what's really happening. $853,000 job losses last week. Nearly 1 million. What was it? 712,000 the week before, 780,000 the week before that, whatever it was. I can't even keep track. The numbers are so staggering. Unbelievable what we're watching. So let's head down into the downtown Palm Springs area. We'll see what's going on there. I'm going to take a walk today, take you with me, and we'll see what it looks like. And let me know how things look in your area. But I can tell you, as across the street here, there's a lot of for sale and for lease signs, and more are coming. So let's head down to downtown Palm Springs, check it out, and we'll see what's going on. Coming to you from beautiful downtown Palm Springs, California. Beautiful day. But it is a very different town. Another for lease sign behind me right here. This used to be a real estate office. This building's been vacant for well over a year, maybe 2 years at this point. And as I walk through the town, it is a very ominous feeling today. More and more for lease signs popping up. Here's another one right here. And what I'm noticing is when these buildings do go vacant, they're staying vacant for a very, very long time. A few years ago, these things would have been gobbled up. There'd be a new business in these vacancies. That's not the case today. And as I walk through the downtown area, I'm going to take you with me today. It's a whole different feeling than it was a year ago. And what I really notice is here we are in almost mid-December. The town is not that busy. And I've noticed that a lot of the businesses, some are closed, many are, you can only get in by appointment only. So it's very, very quiet. And one of the real tragedies here is the restaurant industry. There is no indoor or outdoor dining allowed. So there is nobody sitting outside. I'm approaching noon right now, so this is lunch hours. Nobody, you will notice, nobody at these restaurants. Nobody's outside eating, nobody's inside eating, because they're all closed down. And how in the world are these businesses going to survive this? This is sad. It's disturbing. It's really unbelievable to witness this, especially December, 70 degrees out, and to see this is just unbelievable. Here's Trio. This is a very, very popular restaurant down here. This is their outdoor dining area for lunch and dinner. And look at this. What a disaster. And you know, these restaurants have to shell out the money to put the barricades, put out the heating lamps for dinner. You know, they have to pay for this. And now they've been shut down yet again. Here's Jake's. So, small restaurant, Jake's, nobody there. No indoor, no outdoor dining. That was the little outdoor patio that they had to put out in the street, put the barricades out there, shell out the money. And they're basically being told that they really can't do any business. So this is really a crazy time here in America, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what's happening in your part of the world or your part of the country. Please let me know, comment down below. But I'm just sharing with you what's happening right here in Palm Springs, a massive international tourist destination. And they've got this place pretty much shut down. So if you want to come out here for a beautiful 70-degree weather, sit outside and have a cocktail, have lunch or dinner, it's not going to happen here. So sad to see all these businesses. That store's been for rent for a long time. It's in one of my past videos. Here's another one right here. Nobody out having lunch. Completely dead. So there's no doubt there are people very, very scared to even come out today. It is going to just ravage the tourist industry here in Palm Springs. Leisure, hospitality, service, you name it, retail, it's all being destroyed. And look, I'm not here to be negative or pessimistic. I'm just here to tell you and show you what is going on. I think it's a real tragedy, and it's amazing how things can just quickly shut down. And we're going to be going on 10 months with this. And here's another one right here. I'm on the patio right here. So on a normal day, be a lot of people sitting out here eating, especially on a beautiful day like today. But not the case. Not the case. Got all this new retail and these new condos being put up here too. Looks like this has just come to a standstill. So this is really incredible what we're witnessing. Really incredible. Nobody working today. Everything on standstill. And here's another one. Yeah, it's just really unbelievable to be walking in Palm Springs on a 70-degree day in December and seeing nobody sitting outside eating lunch. Here's another one. It's just absolutely incredible. These stores are, this one looks closed. You know, just unbelievable. Here's one that's open. Bars on the door, they gotta let you in because the crime continues to surge out here. This is what's going on. So somebody tell me how a town like this and businesses like this are gonna survive another week, another month, into 2021. How many, ask yourself this with what I'm showing you. This one right behind me right now. It's a huge restaurant, right? Been around for a very, very long time. And here's Ricchio's on the corner. This is what's going on. Look at that. So somebody tell me how businesses like this are going to survive, how they're going to make it. Completely empty. Ricchio's been here forever. Really sad state of affairs. But the question is, Ricchio's, Al Dente, places like this, how many months behind are they on their rents or their leases? How far are they behind paying their bills? That's the question. And this is going to be the disaster for 2021. This is when we're going to see the ramifications, when the rubber actually meets the road, when the bills are due, when the rent is due, when the leases are due, and some of these places are 8-9 months behind. So we'll see what happens. So here's another one, closed up art gallery. Another one bit the dust. The vacancies are beginning to pile up. And here we are, another restaurant, Los Consuelos. This is a landmark right here, Los Consuelos. And as you can see behind me, nobody sitting outside having lunch. Another one, takeout only. That's Inca. That's it, takeout only. This one's been closed forever. They're limiting capacity to the resorts and hotels to, I believe, 20%. So when you look at a giant hotel like the Hyatt here, nobody's here. I don't even think they even have 20%. They might be at 5%. This place is just dead. I mean, it's incredible. Incredible. December, ladies and gentlemen, 70 degrees. And the place is a ghost town. So now I'm really in the heart of downtown, and it's real quiet. It's just some people sitting outside in front of the Starbucks here, and it's a little courtyard area here, and people are just kind of congregating here. But overall, very, very quiet. A lot of cars driving around, but foot traffic is next to nothing. Dead. What's interesting too is there's another vacant one right here behind me. But I've passed numerous real estate offices, and they're just ghost towns. They're dead. And you know, I think in reality, when we see what's happening with these housing numbers, you know, they are counting refis as sales. And yes, there is a surge of people leaving the urban cities, coming to the suburbs, getting out of town, no doubt about it. But what they don't tell you is how many of those new sales were people refining their houses, using them as ATMs, pulling cash out to survive this crisis, to go buy a car, to pay for the groceries, to pay the essentials, to pay day-to-day life. They're not telling you that. They're not telling you about the millions of people who refied their houses with these artificially low interest rates just in order to survive, to keep up with the lease payments and car payments, keep up with the grocery bills, to keep up with their everyday expenses, feed their kids, etc. They're not telling you that. Again, I think this housing bubble that we've been hearing so much about is very, very manipulated. There is no doubt a bubble for sure, and it's going to pop. And when it does, it's going to be absolutely insanity here. But from what I see walking past the real estate offices here, just walk by a Sotheby's, a Berkshire Hathaway, nobody in them. And I'm not saying that houses aren't selling. Sure, there's people getting out of the cities, like I said. But what they're not telling you is how much of this is refis, people using their homes as ATMs. They're not telling us a lot, but let your eyes tell you something here today as I walk through beautiful downtown Palm Springs. The reality of it is this place is being decimated. And if you work down here, if you have a business down here, you're not buying a new house. You're probably not even paying your mortgage or your rent right now because you're being decimated. So it's just really insane what I'm seeing.